Hello again, it's me, your friendly neighborhood iPad, here to give you the latest and hottest info from the EarthBound travel guide. Magicant is the realm of Ness's mind, created by the sanctuary locations and the many trials he's seen on his journey. Your objective is to reach the Sea of Eden in the middle of Magicant. There's a store that sells magic pudding and earth pendants, as well as many folks to talk with. Watch out for the enemies, as they provide electric and flash attacks to defeat Ness. Hope you kept the Night Pendant and gave the Franklin badge to Ness before all this. The Sea of Eden has 3 Krakens to fight. They may look familiar from Scarabba, but there's nothing remarkable about them. Don't fall for the gutsy bat lie, as you'll spend hours looking for the item for nothing. At the center of the Sea of Eden is Ness's nightmare, created by the Mani Mani statue. As a part of Ness, it can use some of his abilities, including the deadly Rocket Omega. Once the nightmare is beaten, Ness unlocks his true psychic abilities and gains massive stat boosts. Use this to do well in the game's grand finale. Well, that just about does it for this part of the EarthBound travel guide. And now for your regularly scheduled video presentation. Let's do this. Now this is quite a fanciful place, isn't it? You notice that Ness is alone. And I remember recommending to you guys, for the love of God, give the Franklin badge to Ness. There are enemies in this area that can use a generic PSI Thunder Beta. And since Ness is the only target, should that attack succeed, he's getting a beatdown. So please, give the Franklin badge to Ness. Do not forget. If it's in the Escargot Express or the Tracy somehow, don't worry, you'll actually be able to get it back by going over there. But let's talk to these people first. Ness, you've stood in the 8 power spots of the Earth. From these, you created Magicant, the realm of your mind. In Magicant, there's beauty, kindness, sorrow, and hatred. Of course, there's an evil and violent side of you. The Sea of Eden sits at the center of those feelings. It takes you to the truth about yourself. Talking to these NPCs also changed the color of Magicant. This is the realm of Magicant, which your mind created. Why don't you explore your mind? Take your time, Ness. Alright. Hey, this is a wondrous color palette. I don't know if you saw that, but my TV went blank for a second. It kind of freaked me out. I don't think I showed up in the video. Ness! Maybe you don't want to hear this, but you remind me of myself when I was young. I can't do anything more for you. Good luck, Ness. Everidge's gone. We'll never see him again. Let's see. These flowers, if I talk to these flowers, they'll reset the color palette. There's a hotel and a shop here, believe it or not. This is the hotel. Of course, you can save your game, which, I'd be impressed if Ness somehow got homesick. Let's call your dad. Or call Dad, not your dad. Let's go ahead and save the game. Continue. Alright, let's go ahead and get a move on. P. I'm just a faint memory. You usually don't remember me. But you've heard my song in the back of your mind. Huh, that's weird. This is an ATM. Go ahead and take out some money. I can actually take out quite a bit of cash, actually. I have over 213,000 bucks. You can only carry 99,999. Get used to that walking sound. You're going to be hearing it a lot. Hi! This shop specializes in puddings and pendants! You'd like to buy some, wouldn't you? What do you want to buy? You can buy magic pudding, which restores 40 psychic points. This is the only place that you can get it. A good idea is to go up to Tracy at the top right of Magicant, at the beginning of it, load up a magic pudding, and store them with her. But be careful, storage space is limited. The Earth Pendant provides resistance to fire, flash, and freeze attacks. However, it only increases defense by 1. Also, it's not a perfect resistance to flash. It is a 50% resistance to flash. Do not buy the Earth Pendant if you wish to survive. I'm warning you now, do not buy this. May be tempting because that box flashes, but just don't do it. You'll see what I mean in due time. I'm saying this because the Night Pendant provides a perfect resistance to flash, and in this particular area, that's going to be the most important thing to staying alive. May not be obvious why I'm saying this now, but trust me, you're going to want the Night Pendant instead. I lived in your house before you were born. Ness used to be small and weak. Is he now? You see. Oh, Ness! Are you tired from traveling on your adventure? I guess. If you wish, you can stay here forever. I'll make some steak for you. Alright, pretty pink lemonade palette. Brother Ness! The Sea of Eden is at the end of Magicant. Other people can't get close to it. It's a strange place. Is there anything I could do for you? Yes, you can actually store and check out items with Tracy in this area. So this is what I meant by if the Franklin badge is in the Escargot Express, you're free to get it out here. Chances are you likely have it in your party though. The Cups of Life noodles are useless right now, so I'm going to store them. I'm also going to store the Super Bomb. I am also going to store... Brave Village might not be a bad idea. I will store... No, not the Franklin badge. I'll store the Luxury Jerky. Do I really want to store the Brain Food Lunch, though? Yeah, I'm going to store that. Your Psychic points are fairly limited, and you can only carry so many Magic Puddings at once. We still have the Soundstone. You can use it in this area, but it's not going to serve any purpose. I guess I could store the town map. The thing is, I don't... I usually just keep it in the inventory the whole game. And I do want to have the town map in Ness's inventory for something coming up. Hopefully, I won't be a dumbass and forget to take the town map once something happens. I don't want to spoil too much. Kinda already gave away Life Up Omega. I'm gonna go ahead and take my own device and buy a lot of Magic Pudding. Buy as much as I can store. Or, yeah, as much as I can carry. I should have said carry. Magic Pudding. Lots of Magic Pudding. Alright. Just get as much as I can carry. Alright. I don't need to sell stuff. Ay ay ay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 Magic Puddings. Magic Pudding. Recovers about 40 PP. So I'm going to go ahead and put these with Tracy. And like I said, inventory space is limited. I don't remember the exact limit. I remember Tracy said something about a locker if her inventory is full. Magic Pudding. Another Magic Pudding. Oh, I'm already... Wow. Oh, speak of the devil! I'm actually full. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 36 is apparently the limit. What a weird number. Why not 35? But apparently I'm already full up on storage space, so I might as well get out of my way. I might as well buy 2 more units of Magic Pudding and try to get a move on. Because I might... Okay, good, Magic Pudding. Good thing that's the first on the list. On my first playthrough, this part gave me hell because I did not see coming the enemies that could use PSI Thunder Beta. But there are also some enemies that could throw super bombs at you. You're in for a rough ride, I'm just gonna say that much. Even now, I'm still worried that I'm gonna lose. But I have Magic Pudding. Your Psychic points are limited, but if you have a ton of Magic Pudding, you should be okay. I'm not gonna make any guarantees. You kicked my butt badly. I won't forget. Ooh, look at this color palette. Hey, it's Master Pouch. What's up, buddy? You destroyed my pride. Arrgh! Interesting. Let's see. I think these signs actually say something. Hey, it's Magicant. It's me. I'm you when you were younger. Hey, let's play ball. Do you prefer reading comics or playing games? What? You're busy? Guess you could say that, kid. Thank you for remembering me. Even snowmen that have long melted are Ness's Magicant. I know the name of the girl you used to like. Can't be Paula, can it? Now, so with the present, there is a PSI caramel. I got Magic Pudding. I don't need any of that. You know what? Who cares if I lose? I got so much money at this point. Okay, this is a hotel. I got so much money at this point, I have more than what I can actually carry on hand. This is a weird line. What are they waiting for? I'd like you to take your time, because this country will disappear when you wake up. Peace! We haven't played together lately. Huh. Fresh! Ness! Pokey took my snack! La 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 la. My name's Nico. Let's run and sing and dance. Yeah! Long time no see, Ness. Why, Ness, let's play. Even Pokey's up here, see? Ness, you're so lucky. I envy you. I have no luck. But Ness, well, okay. Let's be friends forever, alright? Really does seem like Ness really wanted to be Pokey's friend, but he just despises him for some reason. We had fun one snowy day. I melted, but I am still real in your memory. Okay. We even have a special guest appearance from far earlier. This is Buzz's tombstone. He appeared earlier in the game and gave up the ghost before he achieved his goal. Breaking the fourth wall, are we? Yes! I still feel pain where you wounded me. This guy would have been the manly fish back in the deep darkness, but I never actually found him due to the hell that was going on down there. This house. If I can get to it. Flying man. Let me see if this actually says something. No problem here. No. So these are flying men. If you talk to one of the flying men, they will accompany you on your journey. The problem is, though, they're temporary party members to the extreme. Basically, think of permadeath, where if they go down in battle, you're not getting them back. And if a flying man dies, a tombstone for each of the 5 will be erected here, one by one. Use the flying men wisely. I'm not going to do that because, well, it's not going to matter if I die. They're still going to be dead. The Sea of Eden is filled with ultimate intelligence. You can't go there unless you're truly ready. It's a place where you can touch the truth of the universe. Going there may bring sorrow. Right? You step onto the checkerboard pattern, the music will change. So peaceful, so serene. Too bad it's filled with enemies. Hey look, it's Ness! Hey me! I found my cap that you lost! I'm so stupid! There's lots of junk in my backpack at a time like this. Why don't I get rid of something I don't use? He'll basically give you a baseball cap that you got at the beginning of the game. At this point, it's not worth it. Instead, this present is a bag of Dragonite. But I'm not gonna get it. Okay, let's see if I can actually do this. That's an enemy down there. Yeah, those question marks are also enemies. And since there tend to be a bunch at once, it'll cause the game to lag. That enemy, that pair of eyeballs, is the particular reason why I recommended to High Heaven that you have the Franklin badge. Got my notes ready? This enemy is the Electro Swoosh. It has 543 HP, 338 PP, an offense of 140, a defense of 156, a speed of 40, and 5 guts. It has a 50-50 chance to be affected by hypnosis and paralysis, but it's always guaranteed to be affected by flash at 99%. It yields 17,075 experience and $791 and has a 428 chance of dropping the Sudden Gut spell. The Electro Swoosh can charge forward to deal high damage to one party member, use an electrical shock attack, which is a generic PSI Thunder Beta. Yep, you've been warned if you don't have the Franklin badge. And it can also send a greeting, which does nothing. That charge forward, since Ness is effectively immune to PSI Thunder, I don't really have to worry too much about it beating me. In fact, Ness is so OP at this point as well. It has a high chance of missing because there's only one of you. But if it gets it off, especially if it's twice in a row, Ness is getting a beatdown, just like I said before. Okay. Ness is going to gain all this experience himself, too. Basically have to go around a loop. Might not be a bad idea to heal up as well. Leave? Yes. Ness over the present. There is a Magicant bat inside, but he has too much stuff already. Let me see here. I do not want to get rid of the Night Pendant. I might as well take the free heal. Okay, I'm sorry, but this is a chance that I'm not willing to take. I'm going to create a restore point right here, because I'm fairly certain the Magicant bat is better than the Ultimate bat. Let me see, so his offense is 196. I really want to hold on to my Magic Puddings. So, Ness's offense is 196, jumps to 208. It's a modest increase, but an increase nonetheless. Okay, oh boy, these question marks. Alright, let's see if I can actually charge through here. Yep, they're all taking me on. Oh, these guys. Mr. Molecule. It has 280 HP, 21 PP, an offense of 118, a defense of 97, a speed of 18, and 5 guts. It's immune to hypnosis, so don't try it, but it's almost guaranteed to be affected by paralysis at 99%. It also has a high resistance to flash at 10%. It yields 8,708 experience at $659 and has 2 120 chance of dropping a magic tart. The Mr. Molecule can use PSI Flash Alpha to cause crying or strangeness. It can use PSI Fire Alpha, PSI Thunder Alpha, and PSI Freeze Alpha. It starts off with being unable to concentrate, so your best bet is to probably just try to defeat them all at once. Yeah. So I think 2 levels of beta should do it. The only problem is, you can use Rock and Gamma, but it takes up 40 psychic points, which is a lot to give up. Yeah, beta is likely going to be your best bet for these guys. You want to try getting rid of them all at once, though. Just trust me. Ooh, a magic butterfly. At least I can get back some of the psychic points that I used, thankfully. There aren't too many opportunities to recover, so tread carefully. There's a magic tart, I don't need that. Okay, let me see here. Oh! I insta-won against that thing. I have no idea. Oh, it's probably a Mr. Molecule. Okay. A lot of question marks here. I believe these are all going to be Mr. Molecules. Yes. Yep, so Rock and Beta. At least one of them has to be this Ness, too. Okay. Well, Flash actually wouldn't be an issue for me because I have the Night Pendant. I mean, it's not like it's Flash Beta or anything, but still, the Night Pendant's a bit of a useful item, I would say. Okay. Close to see, Ness is pretty far from the next level up. Oh, I got a back attack. Mr. Molecule. Here's my opening attack. I think. See you later. I'm sorry, ever since Belch's base, I've been paranoid that I can't run away. You see here, I think it's going to be a Mr. Molecule. Oh! This, building block-like enemy, the Carefree Bomb, which is this thing. It has 504 HP, 0 PP, an offense of 135, a defense of 215, a speed of 31, and 15 guts. It has a high resistance to hypnosis of 10%, but it has a 50-50 chance to be affected by both paralysis and flash. It yields 14,941 experience and $641, and has a 428 chance of dropping a super bomb. The Carefree Bomb can throw a bomb to deal explosion-based damage, but it can also throw a super bomb to deal higher explosion-based damage. At this point, Rock and Gamma may not be a bad idea. Okay. On my first playthrough, that Carefree Bomb kicked my ass so many times, like, I didn't even remember how long it took to get through, Magicant. Hopefully Beta should do the trick. Okay. It threw a bomb. It's also got a lot of defense, too. Okay, hit the Carefree Bomb. Go ahead and bash it. Okay, it's just throwing bombs. Carefree Bomb was broken into pieces. Okay. So, when you reach this, click on it. You'll be teleported to the Sea of Eden. Okay. I had a pretty easy time with the first part, but can I get past the second? That's a Kraken right there. Beta. Magic Pudding. 44 PP, not bad. This Kraken is basically a weaker version of the Kraken from freaking On the Way to Scaraba. Just PSI Flash Beta. I have perfect flash resistance, so it's not that big of an issue. Maybe Life Up Gamma wouldn't be a bad idea. Okay. Luckily, that's not my concern. There are only 3 of these Kraken in the entirety of the Sea of Eden, but they don't really drop anything special. The player's guide actually says that they drop the Gutsy Bat with a 1 in 128 chance. That's a complete lie. Oh, it's actually called the Gutsy Bat Lie. Yeah, it's actually the enemy that actually drops the Gutsy Bat is something that we have yet to see. Even if Ness takes mortal damage, it's gonna take a while before he actually goes down. So I wouldn't stress too much about him losing all of his health. Here, a tornado. Okay. Yeah, see, this is exactly why I recommended having the Night Pendant instead of the Earth Pendant. Ness's level is now 73. Yeah, he actually gained 2 level ups, really? Wow. So, where we're supposed to go is where that is. Looks just like the Mani Mani statue. The 3rd Kraken is somewhere over on the right side. Did I manage to skip past that thing? Because I actually want to fight that Kraken. This water actually makes a pretty interesting sound, don't you think? The water that's green on the outside, if you manage to use a cheat or glitch your way out of bounds, that water will actually play a unique sound that's not played anywhere else. There it is. I want to fight that thing. These Krakens are not required to be fought. They can't even back attack you because they're counted as bosses. Crashing Boom Bank attack. Luckily I got the Franklin badge. Yep, did it twice in a row. Now's not the time to be missing, Ness. Okay, I love it when you attack yourself. Use a Crushing Boom Bank attack. Well, is that all you're gonna do? I appreciate you hitting yourself, bud. Thanks. Yeah, it's gone. A lot of experience. Fortunately, I don't think he's gonna... Oh, he very well might. Something big is gonna happen in just a few levels. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Alright. Okay. Let's see if I can actually do this. This thing is the reason why I highly recommended not getting the Earth Pendant and keeping the Night Pendant on Ness for perfect flash resistance. I'm the evil part of your brain. You can't beat me, because you're the one who forced me into being. The big fight. Ness's Nightmare. It has 1,654 HP, 82 PP, an offense of 172, a defense of 253, almost the max, a speed of 31, and 1 guts. It has a 50-50 chance of being affected by hypnosis, it's immune to paralysis, so don't try it, and has a high resistance to flash at 10%. It yields 89,004 experience of $442. Ness's Nightmare can emit a glorious light, which is a generic PSI Flash Omega. If you do not have the Night Pendant, you're susceptible to instant defeat. And if you die here, you're going back to the beginning of Magicant. It can also use Shield Beta to raise a physical shield. It actually starts with the PSI Shield Alpha, but it doesn't have it in its moveset for some reason. It can use Life Up Beta. It can use PSI Rocket Alpha as it is a part of Ness. But the big one. We have not seen this technique. Ness's Nightmare could use PSI Rocket Omega, which can deal almost 1,000 damage to Ness. Yeah, it's a mean one, to be sure. Glorious Light. There are actually a couple of different ways you can defeat Ness's Nightmare. But there's a reason I have all this magic pudding. You could go all out. See, there's Rocket Alpha. You can go all out. Another strategy is to just let this thing use up all of its psychic points. And once it uses up all of its psychic points, it's just going to sit there and do nothing. Shield Beta. Okay, you're not going to have access to the Neutralizer, unfortunately. Let's see here. Rocket Alpha. 78 damage to Ness. Okay, let's go ahead and use Life Up Gamma. Shield Beta again. Your best bet is maybe outlasting it is probably the better strategy. Smash hit. At least it's gonna get rid of that shield. Shield Beta again. Usually outlasting it is what I do, because you only have so many psychic points. Especially if especially since your inventory is gonna be very limited. Power shield, okay, whatever. Shield Beta, he's not doing it for some reason. Rockin' Alpha. 103 damage. Ugh. That's quite a lot of damage that you're doing to Ness, buddy. Life of Gamma. Shield Beta. Life of Gamma is probably going to be your best bet. Oh, if you're going for the outlasting his psychic point strategy, it's actually best against Ness's Nightmare to wait for the scrolling HP to reach its maximum. Because as soon as you take damage, Ness's HP is going to start scrolling, assuming that he goes for Rocket Omega. Ness had, I think, 525 HP? Yeah, letting Ness's HP go up to its max, or close to its max, because the animation's still going to take a while, is definitely the way to go. Shield Beta, he's not going for the big technique. Rocket Omega does... Oh, he had higher HP than I thought. Let me see. Rocket Omega does take up a lot of psychic points, and by that I mean almost 100. Shield Beta can really go for that smash hit, because he just keeps using Shield Beta. Glorious Light, luckily I have the Night Pendant. Power Shield, okay, whatever. Rocket Alpha, every time I see Rocket, I keep thinking it's Omega. Life of Gamma. Rocket Alpha again. The Rocket Alpha also takes a bit of psychic points, but he's got close to 900. So you're gonna be here a while. Power Shield, okay. Defend. Major Glorious Light. Bash. Because he can go first. Are you kidding? He never once used Rocket Omega! Aw, dude! I got off easy! Ness's level is at 74. Alright, that's it. Ness heard a familiar voice at the center of the Sea of Eden. Giygas' goal is to destroy you. Listen carefully. Everything in the universe, unverse, could be destroyed at the hands of Giygas. But he and his followers are also in trouble. The Apple of Enlightenment has foretold that Giygas' attempt will fail. It is because of the existence of a boy named Ness. That's me! Listen. Free your mind and know what you must do. Your destiny has already been decided. You, where should we go? You know deep within the reaches of your mind. Saturn Valley. Yes. Go to the valley where the Mr. Saturn live. You'll get something new there. Soon, Magicant will be no more. We must be quick. Ness really heard his own voice. Go to Saturn Valley! Go to Saturn Valley now! Ness was filled with the power of the Giant Step. Ness was filled with the power of the Lilliput Steps. Ness was filled with the power of the Milky Well. Ness was filled with the power of the Magnet Hill. Ness was filled with the power of the Rainy Circle. Ness was filled with the power of the Pink Cloud. Ness was filled with the power of the Lumine Hole. Ness was filled with the power of the Fire Spring. Instantly, Ness's mind cleared, and he realized he had possessed great power. At that moment, Ness's psychic powers radically expanded. Ness gained 200,000 experience. Ness's level is now 75. Offense went up by 2, Vitality went up by 1, Luck went up by 1. Sweet! Maximum HP went up by 157. You read that right. That rocks! Maximum PP went up by 345. At level 75, Ness realized the power of PSI Rockin' Omega. That is his last PSI technique, and is the ultimate move that only he can use. And finally, he realized he had the power of Teleport Beta himself. Ness made all the hidden powers his own. Ness absorbed the power of the land into his heart, and Magicant was no more. Now you can wake up. Your friends are waiting for you. It is time to get up. The soundstone that Ness used to have is now gone. It served its purpose, and it faded from existence. What happened, Ness? You've been unconscious for a long time. You kept saying something. Saturn Valley? What's waiting for us there? Anyway, we need to teleport. Gee, I wish I could do that normally in a dungeon like this. Alright, we're back at Saturn Valley. What could be waiting for us here? You'll have to find out next time.